Which one should we go to? They're all spooky. I'm gonna pick that one over on across the street.
The opening night film at Fantastic Fest was none other than the highly anticipated sequel, Halloween.
40 years ago, on Halloween night, Michael Myers murdered 3 people.
After that horrific night, he was sent back to the institution in captivity.
Jamie Lee Curtis returns to her iconic role as Laurie Strode to come face to face with the mass serial killer Michael Myers, who's haunted her since that dramatic night 4 decades ago. The film is inspired by John Carpenter's classic, but filmmakers David Gordon Green and Danny McBride decided to ignore all the other sequels that followed the original Halloween from 1978 and create a story that changes Laurie's past. In other words, 40 years later, Laurie kicks butt. Michael Myers is not her brother, and she's prepared to take on whatever he throws her way. Laurie Strode is one heck of a grandma in Halloween. Though her daughter, played by Judy Greer, still resents her for making her grow up as a survivalist since childhood, her granddaughter, Allison, played by Andy Matchok, adores her. It isn't until Halloween night that Michael Myers returns to wreak havoc and finish the job he started 40 years ago. Only this time, he's up against 3 generations of Strode women.
There's a reason we're supposed to be afraid of the snake.
I've been prepared.
Halloween is far from a standout horror flick. We're basically seeing the same formula, just different ways of murder. However, this film is a lot of fun. McBride's writing shines throughout the film, and it's his comic relief that provides any source of originality. But don't get me wrong, I love this formula, and it's great to see Curtis back in action in a role that she handles so naturally. The movie entertains the whole way through, and it's the perfect blockbuster you want to spend your money on during this Halloween season.
Happy Halloween, Michael.
Another film that stood out at Fantastic Fest was the closing night film, Bad Times at the El Royale. The film features an all-star cast including Jeff Bridges, Dakota Johnson, John Hamm, and Chris Hemsworth. 4 strangers visit the rundown hotel, each with their own secrets to hide. But as the night unfolds, dark pasts are discovered and a night of chaos ensues.
Old Dean Martin even sang a song about it once.
This is not a place for a priest, Father. You shouldn't be here.
We might need to work on your sales pitch, son. The El Royale, no place for a priest.
I'd like to refrain from giving you any more information about this movie, because the less you know, the better. But the movie's characters will captivate you immediately, and the deeper you dive into their stories, the more hooked you'll be.
You mind opening up the door?
No,
With the exception of the nearly 2.5-hour runtime that could have been trimmed significantly, Bad Times at the El Royale is fantastic. It's a wild ride that leads you to an explosive ending you must see to believe. For About Town, this is Susan Conyo.